and SES you have to follow with S or yes form you have to follow with the third person singular with he, she, it, Ali, Sarah, or any third person singular, any singular noun. Okay, so yeah, for example, let's see if we're gonna talk about the if you're gonna talk about the plural nouns. For example, if I'm gonna choose like we wake up, we are not supposed to go with the SURES form because that is our plural noun. So yeah, we wake up, we go to school, we have dinner at 7 or at 9. Okay, we leave the party, we take a picture, like that. Okay, with I, we, you, and they, you have to go with the base form of the verb. And here we have the adverbs, different adverbs. These all adverbs are present simple adverbs. Okay, students, you have to take care of that, that you have to remember this, and you have to learn that what are the present simple adverbs. So they are always, every day, usually, normally, often, sometimes, early, rarely, every night, together, daily, once a week, regularly, full time, every day. So these are the present simple adverbs. Sometimes it happens like you don't know exactly the sentence, like there is the sentence is incomplete, or like that, like there isn't mentioned that it's is it a present simple or past simple. So yeah, at that moment, with the help of the frequency of the adverbs, so yeah, at that moment you will know that what kind of tense is it. Okay, so whenever we have every day or always or usually, normally, often, so at that moment you will get an idea that exactly the tense is talking about the present. Okay, so because of the adverb. So this is all. And okay, let's see the third person singular examples. He, she, like she, he, Ali. Okay, these all are third person singular. Okay, so yeah, she cooks food. Okay, so I'm using the action verb. I'm using over here the main verb, that is cook, but we are using S or es just because of the subject. Okay, because I'm using the subject she, so that's why I'm using s with the cooks, with the verb. Okay, she cooks, she watches, he reads, he cleans, he calls, he works, he walks. Getting my point, students, that how you have to create the sentences of present simple? Is that clear to you all?
Yeah, ma'am, it's
Yes.
clear.
Okay. So yes, students, do you want to give a try of this slide, or should I change the slide? Yes, students. Now let me know.
Firstly, I was like, we have to change the slide, but now it's okay if you want to work on like, sorry, like overview. So it's okay. Let's go with this slide, and then inshallah we go ahead in the next slide.
Okay, students, because I think you already guys did the practice in the morning, so that's why I'm asking. If you already did the practice of it of this one, so yeah, then we will move on to the second one.
Yeah, we have done, but okay, ask with my classmates. Like it's my our point of view that
Yes, students, go ahead and let me know. Do you want to do the practice of this slide, or should I move on to the second one?
I think you move on the second one.
Okay, it means okay, let's move on to the second one. Okay. So, okay. Okay, students. So, in the previous slide, we did the affirmative sentences, the or we called them positive sentences. Okay. So here we are gonna talk about the negative sentences. That how we have to create the negative sentences, or how we just do the formation of the negative sentences. So as I mentioned that I, we, you, they, we have the plural nouns, and he, she, and it, like Ali, Sarah. These all are third person singular. So according to that, we have to follow the main verb as well. Okay, so here we have the base form of the verb. Okay, okay, students, here we have the helping verb, that is obviously with the plural nouns we have to follow do, but if we're gonna make it negative, so that will be do not or don't. Okay, students, you have to go with do not or don't in negative sentence with the plural nouns, with the plural nouns. Okay, If we're gonna talk about the singular nouns, so how we make the negative sentence, we will use doesn't, does not, or doesn't with the base form of the verb. We are not supposed to go with the SE or S form, because does itself already we use ES or S or ES form over here. So yeah, after this we always will go with the base form of the verb. Okay, so with he, she, and it, or any single third person singular noun, we will use does not, or with the contraction we will pronounce the word doesn't. Okay, with contraction we use the word doesn't, and without contraction we will pronounce it does not. Is that clear, students, that how you have to create the sentence? It will be like with the subject with do not or don't, with do not or does not according to the subject. Is that clear, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
clear.
Yes, ma'am. It is clear.
Okay.
Okay, students, so let's see. We have different adverbs over here, same like the positive sentences. So yeah, we have to follow these negative sentences as well, like adverbs as well. They both are same. Okay, so yeah, I do not
Okay, ma'am.
we have subject I, we, you, they, he, she, Ali, and the base form of the verb that we are using with the helping verb over here, that are do not wake up, does not go. Okay, you have to just choose the words that which one we have to go with which subject. Okay, which base form of the verb we have to use with which subject. Okay, then you have to use the extra words, and you can also use adverbs. Okay, students, now it's up to you. As much as
Okay,
like
ma'am.
possible, you can make the sentences. Okay, so the sentences should be in negative. So yes, students, now go ahead and make up your minds and raise your hands. Okay, yes, Nilofer, unmute yourself, dear.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Walaikum assalam, dear. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How about you?
Alhamdulillah, dear. I'm great. Thanks for asking. Yes, Nilofer.
Okay, ma'am. Sometimes I do not wake up at 7 o'clock. She does not cook dinner for their family daily. Ali does not work. And Ali does not. Ali usually reads. Ali does not usually read book. They do not study every day. I do not usually go for a exercise in the morning. I do my home chores full time. I regularly go for a gym every day. Um, she she does not leave her room one or huge every day. Mm, she does not walk to school every day. I we does not watch TV every night. Ali Ali take Ali takes does not take care of her son full time, and I uh, do not uh, I do not go for a morning walk rarely. Hello, ma'am. Am I audible to you?
Yes, you are, dear. I'm listening to you.
My sentences are right, ma'am.
Yeah, all sentences are correct, dear. Good try. Very good, dear. That's it.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am,
Nina.
that is it.
Okay, very good, dear. You did really well. Keep it up, dear.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am, that is it, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
And you're welcome, dear. Yeah, in one sentence, you just make that like he takes, then you use doesn't. So after that, like you rectify
Yeah,
mistakes.
yeah, ma'am,
So,
I myself realize. Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
so overall, very good, dear. Okay, so move on to my Fatima.
Yes, yes. He wakes up at 7 a.m. regularly. He goes to work every day. Uh, I wake up at home. I wake up
Mahin,
at 8. Yes, miss?
Mahin, you're not supposed to make affirmative sentences. You have to go with the negative one, dear.
Okay, okay. Okay, sorry. Miss. He doesn't wake up at 7 a.m. regularly. He goes to work. He doesn't go to work normally. Uh, I take. I do not take breakfast every day. Um, he doesn't go by bus regularly. I do not exercise in the morning. I do not read books every night. Uh, Ali does not call to their parents. I do not cook. I do not study nowadays. Ma'am, you want to listen more sentences, but it's enough.
Yeah, if you want to make, so I don't have an issue.
And I think I understand these uh, concepts, so I think it's enough. You can give another chance to anyone else.
Okay, okay, Mahin. Overall, good try, dear. Very
Thank you,
good.
ma'am.
Okay, move on to Sadia.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Walaikum assalam, Sadia. How are you, dear?
I'm fine. What about you, ma'am?
Alhamdulillah, dear. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Yes, dear.
Uh, Ali does not watch TV. She does not walk regularly. They do not study together. Does she go to school regularly? That's it.
Okay, good try. Okay, does she go to school regularly? That is interrogative sentence. That is not a like negative sentence, dear.
Okay. She does not go to school regularly.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right.
Good. Keep it up, dear. Okay, move
Thank
on to. You're welcome, dear. Okay, move on to Sayyida Hafiza.
Yes, ma'am. I'm good to go. Okay. I never wake up at 7 a.m. She doesn't go to work every day. Uh, we usually have breakfast with our family. They She doesn't take classes in the morning. You usually don't leave home at 10 a.m. I don't know how I'm making. Okay, she does not exercise her daily in the morning, and we don't watch TV every night. And I do not cook. Uh, I do not cook daily. Okay, I don't cook daily. And he does not read a book once a week, like weekly. Ali do not clean his room. Ali do not clean his room every day. Yeah, and you don't call your parents regularly. She doesn't work at the office full time. and I don't walk. Normally, I don't walk. That's it.
Okay, okay, that's really nice. Very good, dear. Okay, the adverb you use usually, like you make the
Hmm.
sentence, but after don't, after the main verb, you have to use usually. Like you are not supposed to go before that in the negative
Oh,
sentences. Okay?
okay. It's means we don't have like usually we don't have breakfast with our family. Is that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one is also correct. And like we don't usually have breakfast.
Oh, okay. We usually don't have. Sorry, come again. I don't
We
understand.
we don't usually have breakfast.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. We don't usually have breakfast. Oh, it's tough for me. Okay, I will
Yeah,
use in the first like.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, overall
All
good
right.
try, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, dear. Okay, yes, Sayyida Faiza.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, dear.
You do not read novels. She does not clean the kitchen. She does not take sugar in her tea. We don't take a taxi to school. He does not watch the news. They do not call their teachers. I don't walk to the store alone. That's it, ma'am.
Okay, that's great, dear. Very good. Keep it up, dear.
Yes, ma'am. Jazakallah.
Okay, move on to Bibi Hina.
Yes, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum, ma'am. How are you?
Walaikum assalam, dear. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you, dear?
Alhamdulillah, ma'am. I'm good. Okay, now start. Ali does not wake up around at 7 a.m. We don't take dinner together normally. Mm, uh, they does not watch TV every night. Mm, he does not read newspaper regularly. Ali does not go to school regularly. Mm, she doesn't clean her home every day. Mm, I do not I don't call my parents regularly. Mm, I That's it, ma'am.
Okay, very good, dear. Good try. Keep it up, dear. Okay, like same like usually, we have to use normally after the main verb. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay,
Overall,
thank
good
you.
try. Keep it up, dear. Just in negative sentences. I'm talking about negative sentences. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. You're welcome, dear. Okay, move on to Manisha Devi.
Hello, ma'am. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam, dear. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Yes, dear.
I do not wake up at 7 a.m. every day. Uh, uh, she do not she do not cook in the morning. Morning normally. Ali do not clean at the office full time. Um, Ali do not walk to he do not read a book daily. Um, they do not leave home at home 8 a.m. Rarely. You do not exercise in the morning every day. That's it, ma'am.
Okay, Manisha. Manisha, you are doing wrong with the third person singular sentences. For example, she doesn't. Ali doesn't. Okay, you have to use doesn't with that, or like does not with that. Okay, with
Okay.
those plural you have to follow the do not helping verb, and with the third person singular you have to follow with s or es form like does not. Getting my point here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So do you want to give a try again with the third person singular with the he, she, or Ali? Any these nouns? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. She does not cook. She does not cook dinner daily.
Yeah,
Hello, ma'am.
that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Very good, dear. Good try. Keep it up, dear.
Ali does not clean at the office full time. And he does not read a book daily.
Correct, dear. Very good. Well
Thank you,
tried,
ma'am.
dear. You're welcome. Okay, move on to Ikra.
Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Walaikum assalam, dear. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, dear. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Yes, dear.
Um, I do not wake up in the morning daily. We do not go to school every day. I do not read a book daily. He does not watch TV full time. I usually do not understand the homework. I'm done, thank you.
You're welcome, dear. I do not usually do the work. Okay?
I usually, sorry?
I do not usually. I don't usually. Yeah.
Okay.
Overall. Okay. Okay, students, let's have some twist over here. I'm going to ask the questions like I'm going to give you sentences like affirmative sentences, and you have to create like you have to go with the negative one. You have to convert that positive sentence into the negative one. So yes, students, are you ready?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, miss.
Okay. So when I'm going to call your names, at that moment you have to unmute yourself, and then that person has to give the answer. I'm going to clear all the feedbacks. So those who are willing to participate, so kindly raise their hands. Everyone, it's up to me. Whenever I'm gonna just ask that person name. That person have to unmute themselves and they have to give the answer. Yes, students, everyone, go ahead. Okay. So my first question is, she calls me. Yes, Mahin Fatima.
She doesn't call me.
Very good. Okay. So yes, Manisha Devi, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me think. I read book.
I do not read book.
Very good, dear. Okay, yes, Sayyida Hafiza.
Yes, ma'am.
She writes
She does not write. What you said? The last word?
an essay.
An essay. Okay, she doesn't write an essay.
Very good. Okay, yes, Sadia.
Hello.
Hello, dear. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, she likes to play cricket.
She does not like to play cricket.
Very good. Okay, Sayyida Faiza, unmute yourself, dear.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
They work hard.
They do not work hard.
Very good. Okay, Bibi Hina.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm, he watches TV.
He doesn't watch TV.
Very good. Yes, Ikra.
Yes, ma'am.
He plays soccer.
He does not play soccer.
Very good. Yes, Nilofer?
Yes, ma'am.
They ride a bicycle.
They do not ride a bicycle.
Very good, dear. Very well done, girls. Okay, so now let's move on to the another slide. Okay, students, here we have interrogative sentences, and at the end of the class, definitely I will go with this with some twist. So here we are gonna do the formation of interrogative sentences, and we also called it yes or no questions. Like whenever we have the questions with do you, like the helping verb, like start with the helping verb. The questions those questions which are going to be start with do or does, so that we called interrogative or yes or no questions, and you have to give the answers in yes I do, no I don't, like that, yes she does, no she doesn't, like that. Okay, so these are like a very straightforward answers with the yes or no. So let's see how we have to structure these sentences, how we have to create these sentences. So here we have the auxiliary verb. We also called auxiliary verb as a helping verb. Okay, we also called it helping verb. So yeah, we have auxiliary verb do and does, and you know that do we use with the plural nouns and does we use with the singular nouns, with third person singular. So then the like these this is the structure. You have to follow this proper structure. Like first you have to use auxiliary verb, then subject, then adverb, then verbs, then extra words. Okay, students, just you have to remember one thing over here. Whenever you are talking about like the affirmative sentence or negative or interrogative, especially in the present simple tense, like when we are talking about the tenses, so you have to follow the action verbs where you can find the movement. Okay, so like where you can find the action, so that are action verbs, and in the tenses we mostly use action verbs. So whenever we are gonna talk about any qualities or qualities or any feelings or any emotions, anything like that, so that will be our adjectives, and that we use in the state verbs, not in the action verbs. So yeah, here we are gonna talk about auxiliary verb, like that we have do. If we're gonna talk about do, so the subject will be I, we, you, and they. With these or four, like we have a lot of subjects, the plural subjects like teachers, friends, doctors, Ali and Sarah, then children. These all are what? These all are plural nouns. So with that we use do. So let's see the example. Do I always wake up at 7? Okay. So this is the easiest way, like how you have to make the sentences. So let's see the another one. Does he does he daily read a book? Okay, so we are not supposed to use after does any the base form of the verb or anything like that, because we already using es form over here. Okay, so in affirmative sentence, in the positive sentence, we are supposed to go with s or es form. Otherwise rest of the all the sentences, either it could be negative or affirmative, like negative or interrogative or double interrogative. So we will go with the simple form, like base form of the verb. So let's see all the examples. I always okay, let's see. I, we, you, they. We have different subjects over here: he, she, and it. And adverbs we have always, every day, usually, normally. Okay, these all are the adverbs. Like every time we are using the same adverbs, because the present simple have the same adverbs. Okay, so that's why we are using all the same adverbs over here. So verbs, again, we have different action verbs over here. Okay, we have action verbs where we can find any action, and then we have extra words. So it's up to you, whatever you want to go, it's up to your question, like whatever you want to do, ask the question from anyone. So yeah, you can ask. So yes, students, first you have to make sentences. Okay, then I will give you chance to ask the question from each other. Okay, with the same do you like to do this, or do they, then the other person will give the answer. Okay, so let's first make the interrogative sentences. I'm going to clear all the feedbacks now. So yes, students, go ahead and raise your hands. Okay, yes, Manisha Devi.
जी मैम
Yes, dear, you have to make sentences. Yeah, the interrogative sentences.
Do I every day leave home at 8 a.m.? Do we usually leave the bus? Do they sometime exercise in the morning? And do you usually do you normally leave breakfast? And does he regularly cook dinner? Uh, does he full time clean at the office? Does it full time call call my room? That's it now.
Okay, good try, dear. Keep it up, dear Manisha. Well try.
Thank-
Okay, welcome, dear. Okay, move on to Nilofer. Yes,
Okay,
Nilofer.
okay, ma'am. Do do I go for a do I usually go for a exercise in the morning? Does she regularly clean their room? Uh, do do they go for a shopping? Do they do they always go for a shopping at night? Do they rarely watch TV after dinner? Does she uh, daily read a book? Does she uh, normally leave their home at 9 o'clock? Uh, do I do I daily cook dinner? Does does she once a week study with their friends? Do they normally uh, have a breakfast at 9 o'clock? Does he full time look after his daughter? That is it, ma'am. Hello,
Good
ma'am.
try. Good. Keep it up, dear. Okay, Nilofer, the adverb daily we use at the end of the sentence. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Overall, very good, dear. Very good. Keep it up, dear.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome, dear. Okay, students, I think so. Like most of the students are getting confused just because of the adverb. So, inshallah, I think so. Maybe you guys did in the grammar class where you have to use like what are the placements of the adverbs, the frequency of the adverbs. So you have to learn it. You should know that where we have to use these adverbs. Like every adverb have the placement, so they have to use like before the sentence or in between the sentence or in at the end of the sentence. Okay, so every adverb have the placements, so you just have to take care of that as well. Okay, so yeah, yes, Sadia.
Yes, ma'am.
Dear.
Um, Interrogative है ना?
Yes, dear.
Okay. Do we work every day? Does she cook daily? And do we walk? Do we walk early in the morning? Mm, he does exercise once a week. And does she know? What sentence? Does she live? Does she leave office? So many sentences. Does she leave early in the morning? At, that's it, ma'am.
Okay, Sadia,
The
it's not
concept is
necessary. You have to
no,
follow the.
no.
Yeah. You can make it by.
Actually, it's really hard to follow these situations now.
Yeah, exactly. You can make it by your own self, dear.
Okay. So, does she know how to cook? Does he know how to drive? Uh, do they walk regularly? Do they enjoy food? Do they enjoy coffee? Uh, does she enjoying to spend money in malls? That's it.
Okay, okay, that's great, Sadia. Well try. Keep it up, dear. Okay, move on to Maheen Fatima.
Yes, miss. Do I always wake up at 7 a.m.? Does she cook early in the morning? Does he read books every day? Do you watch movie every night? Do they always study in school? That's it, miss.
Okay, very good, dear. Keep it up, dear.
Thank you.
Welcome, dear. Okay, move on to Sayyidah Hafiza.
Yes, ma'am, I'm good to go, but still I am confused. I have a question about adverb. I'm confused about the placement of adverb because
Okay.
it is. I was trying by myself, but I couldn't actually.
See,
So
the thing is,
still I was confused.
actually the thing is what like we sometimes we use like the adverbs in the negative sentences. Okay, so that's why that is little bit different. Otherwise, if you're gonna talk about the present, the positive and the interrogative sentences, at that moment whatever like the adverb you are using in the like the placement of the adverbs in the positive sentences and in the interrogative sentences, they both are same. Getting my
Hmm.
point?
Yeah.
Okay, but negative one that is little different because we are not supposed to use like most of the time the people are not supposed to use in the negative sentences. So these are the adverbs of the positive and affirmative sentence, like interrogative sentences. Very rarely we use in the negative sentences these adverbs. Okay.
Hmm. Maybe yeah. That's the main thing. Because it's
Yeah.
easy to make sentences like simple present and interrogative as well. But whenever you are using adverb, it becomes sometimes difficult for you because in at school we didn't like do practice. I did practice with all of these. Maybe that's why. Okay, I will
Yeah.
try my best and
So like
as you are half,
the
it's correct.
Hafiza, more practice, so just like write down in the chat gpt. It will give you the full details of like where you have to use these adverbs in the negative sentences. So they will exactly they will like tell you that where you have to use these adverbs. Okay.
All right, ma'am, I will do. And I believe this is our topic nowadays. Like, sir is teaching to us this topic. Maybe, inshallah, after a few days, we will able we will able to use and which placement. But the question is, but I think as far as we learn, we just have learned that adverb we can use before subject and after, like before, like yeah. Uh, I forgot, but it's like at initial or at the final point you can use adverb. That was I.
Okay,
It
okay. Some
was
of the like yeah, you can start you can use like a starting of the sentence, and some of the like adverbs you can use like after the subject, and some of the adverbs you can use at the end of the subject. So it depends on the adverbs as well. So where are there so yeah, that is the thing, and you have to learn that. For example, if I'm gonna talk about always, every day, and every night, daily, once a week, full time, or every day, these are the adverbs that you can use at the end of the sentence. And especially if we're gonna talk about usually, normally, often, these
mm,
three adverbs, we always have to follow it after the subject. Okay, we have to use these three adverbs after the subject.
yes,
Okay,
okay, all
one
right.
adverb. Sometimes you can use at the beginning of the sentence and at
Mm,
the end of the sentence. It's up to you. Okay, so these, like, we have a like a very detailed topic, and like a very detailed class on it, on adverbs, so don't worry about that. Okay.
all right, that's it. Okay, okay, okay. I understood now. I got it. Thank you for
Yeah.
clearing. Thank you for clarifying. All right,
Yeah.
let me try. Do I don't know why I'm confusing. Okay, do you always wake up at 7 a.m.? Does she take breakfast? Uh, does she take breakfast at 8 o'clock every day? Um, okay, I'm not like I'm not
Yeah.
satisfying with it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Don't adverbs. Just go ahead and make the sentences. Yeah.
Okay, if you allow me, I want to use these. If you allow me that, I can use it and like send to us in a chat box. Maybe then.
No, it's okay. It's okay, dear. Just leave the adverbs and just make the sentences. Simply make the sentence. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, okay. Give it try to another one. I will do after, inshallah. The later
Okay.
inshallah.
Okay. Okay, dear. Yes, Bibi Hina, unmute yourself, dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, dear.
Do they often go for shopping? Does she cook food daily? Does he drive a car regularly? Mm, do I do I wake up do I wake up at 7 a.m. every day? And does he take dinner? Does he take dinner together? That's it, ma'am.
Very good, dear. Keep it up, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, dear. Okay, move on to Saika.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Uh, do I every day walk in the morning? Do we regularly clean our house? Okay. Do they study? Uh, do they uh, do they sometimes study a book? Do you every night watch a movie? Does he cook? Does he cook dinner? Uh, does he daily call his parents? Does she rarely exercise in the morning? Does it rarely rain in your city? Do we normally take our breakfast at 8 a.m.? Do I always wakes up at do I always wake up at 7 a.m.? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good, dear. But just only the adverb like every night and daily we use at the end of the sentence. Overall, very good, dear. All sentences
Okay.
are good. Very good. Okay, move on to Nikita.
Yes.
Walaikum assalam, dear. Yes, dear.
I wake up at 8 o'clock. I wake up at this 8 o'clock every day. We I usually take bath early in the morning. And they go to the shopping. Uh, they go to the shopping they go to the shopping together daily in recent days. No, they go to the shopping together once a week. Yeah, I can say. She she does her homework. She doesn't her homework. She does not do her homework daily. She
The sentence will
cleans.
be
She cleans.
do her homework daily.
She अगर if I say she doesn't do her homework, then it will be wrong.
No, no, that is
Will it
negative. That is negative sentence. That is correct, but that is negative sentence. And right now you are making interrogative. Okay?
Okay,
You are
okay.
making. Yeah.
Got it. Yes. So she cleans her room regularly. They go to the gym every day. She cooks um, very delicious food for her homemates. She go to the shopping once a week. Mm,
Nikita, right now you are making
yes.
like all the like positive, negative, and the interrogative, or you're just like because I'm getting confused. You're sometimes you're using she cooks or like that, you're using S or yes form. So if you're using interrogative sentences like does she cook food every day? So you are not supposed to use S or yes form with the with the verbs.
Okay, ma'am. Actually,
Yeah, if you're making it interrogative,
I
yeah, if you
didn't
are
attend the class, so I actually didn't attend the class, so that's that I got a mistake. So sorry for that.
no, 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 no. Actually, you are just mixing up all the things, like all the sentences. You are mixing up, the affirmative and negative and the interrogative. Right now, we are just making interrogative sentences. Okay. If you are using does she, so you are not supposed to use S or es form. Okay. After does, you have to go with the simply base form of the verb. Okay. डज के बाद जब आप यूज करेंगी ना तो आपने बेस फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब यूज करनी है एस और एस फॉर्म नहीं यूज करनी फॉर एग्जाम्पल डज शी कुक फूड एवरी डे तो हम शी के साथ कुक्स नहीं लगाएंगे ठीक है कुक लिखेंगे इंटेरोगेटिव में हाँ अगर हम पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस की बात करेंगे लाइक सिंपल सेंटेंस so at that moment that will be correct she cooks food every day that will be the correct okay but interrogative so you have to follow the same rule like does she cook food after does you have to go with the base form of the verb okay here
Okay.
yeah so go ahead dear and make at least more sentences
Okay. They is it right when they go to the dinner
yeah
daily?
and now convert yeah that is correct now convert it into the interrogative
No, no.
yeah they go to the dinner daily convert it into the
Yes,
interrogative
yes, ma'am. Interrogative.
Nikita actually your voice is speaking now? I'm not getting you.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, here's that some kind of connectivity issue, so that's why this kind of issue.
Okay, Nikita, do one thing. Just write a message. Just write down and send me the message. Okay, in the chat box.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ikra, unmute yourself, dear.
Yes, ma'am. Do you always eat breakfast? Does she study in the morning daily? Does he full time watch TV? Do they every day go to work? Do I always call my parents? Does she cook dinner daily? Do they live in this city? Does she like reading books daily? I'm done.
Okay. Good try, Ikra. Okay. Move on to Sayyida Faiza.
Yes, ma'am. Do I clean my room every weekend? Does she visit her grandparents often? Does he drink tea in the morning? Does she exercise regularly? Do you go to the gym regularly? Do I cook dinner daily? Do they play football on weekend? Do they work full time? Do you call your parents every day? That's it, ma'am.
Okay. Well tried, dear. Keep it up, dear. You did well.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, students, I'm going to ask. Okay, let me give you the choice. Just make any one sentence in positive, okay, and then you have to convert that positive sentence into negative and interrogative. Okay, I'm just going to clear all the feedbacks. Okay.
No, very sorry to interrupt you. Actually, I did not make the sentences. Now I understand, and I'm good to go. If you allow
Okay.
me.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Now I understood the role actually. Do you always wake up at 7 a.m.? Do we normally go to the exercise in the morning? And do they usually leave home at 8 a.m.? Does she often cook dinner for her family? And does he clean his room every day? Does Sarah call her parents at night? And does he rarely go to the gym? Does she work full-time job? Is that okay now?
Yeah, that's amazing now. Very well done, dear Saida.
Yeah, thank you. Now it's right, and I also learned, how to rephrase it. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. You're welcome, dear. Okay. Okay, yes, students, now go ahead and raise your hands to just go with the three sentences. Like only you have to create only one sentence. Like you have to make one sentence in positive and then negative and then interrogative. Only one. Okay. Yes, Neelofer, unmute yourself, dear.
Okay, ma'am. I go to school every day. I do not go to school every day. Do I go to school every day?
Very good, Neelofer. Very good. Okay. Yes, Sadia.
So much, ma'am.
Okay. I do exercise daily. Do I exercise daily? I do not exercise daily.
Amazing, dear. Very good. Yes, Bibi Hina.
He watches TV regularly. Does he watch TV regularly? He doesn't watch TV regularly.
Excellent, dear. Okay, move on to Saida Hafiza.
Yeah. She cleans her room every day. She does not clean her room every day. Does she clean her room every day?
Very good. Excellent. Yes, Mahin Fatima.
I go for shopping regularly. I do not go for shopping regularly. Do I go for shopping regularly?
Okay, very good, dear. Very good. Okay, students, I want to correct you here. With shopping, we are not supposed to go with for. I always forgot. Like a lot of students use the word like I go to like I forgot the sentence. Yeah, I go for shopping. That is incorrect. I go shopping. That is the correct one. You're not supposed to go use and like for with that. Otherwise, very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes.
Miss,
Yes.
Okay, ma'am, we only say we go
Yeah,
shopping.
I go shopping daily. I go shopping on weekends. That's correct.
Okay,
excuse me,
ma'am.
miss.
Yes, dear.
We do not use for with the shopping only, or with any go for outing, go for park. So we do not use for
Shopping.
with these also.
Only with shopping.
Okay, okay. If I say I go to park, yeah, I go to school.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's correct. I go, but I do not say like this. I go to shopping or I go for shopping.
Yeah, we are
Okay.
not supposed to
Am I?
for shopping. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Thank you, miss.
Ma'am, if you talk about grocery, like if you talk about grocery, like I go for a grocery, could we use for before grocery or not? Like here we against grocery.
We are not supposed to use with shopping for.
Okay,
Only
okay. Only for the word shopping. Okay, now I
if
got
there
it.
are other words, so definitely I will tell you that word as well. But right now, if we're gonna talk about shopping, so we are not supposed to use for shopping. That is in.
All right, ma'am. All right. Thank you.
Welcome, dear. Okay, move on to Manisha.
Hello.
Yes, dear.
I read book daily. I do not read book daily. Do I read book daily?
Very good, dear Manisha. Okay, move on to Saika.
She regularly calls her parents. She does not regularly call her parents. Does she regularly call her parents?
Very good, dear.
She,
Very good.
yeah.
Okay, move on to Saika.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, dear.
I cook dinner daily. I don't cook dinner daily. Do I cook dinner daily?
Very good, dear. Okay, move on to Ikra.
I do not. I do read book daily. I do not read book daily. Do I read book daily?
Yeah, that's correct. Very good, dear. You can also make the like simple sentence like I read book daily. That is also correct. Okay. Very good, dear students.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, students. So let me check. Who's your next teacher? Okay, let me check the another slide. I think so today, Sir Hasib has the grammar class. Yeah. Okay, students. So this is yeah, before in the previous slides we did affirmative sentence, interrogative sentences, then yeah, the negative, then interrogative. Now we have double interrogative. Double interrogative, whenever we have wh questions with the main like helping verbs, for example, what do I, okay, these are like, this is the formation. So like whenever we have questions with wh and the auxiliary verbs, they are our double interrogative sentences, or you can say double interrogative questions. Okay, so yeah, before, okay, we didn't do like a double like interrogative negative, we didn't do that, right? Yes, students, we didn't do that, right? Okay. I'm back over here, and let me tell you how to make the interrogative negative questions. We didn't do that. So yeah, here we have the questions. Do I wake up early in the morning? For example, I'm just giving you the example. That is the question. Do I wake up early in the morning daily? So let me make it in negative. So when I'm gonna make this question in negative, so that will be called interrogative negative question. Interrogative negative questions. For example, if I'm going to make it in with the contraction, so how I will make don't or don't I wake up early in the morning? If I'm gonna just remove the contraction and without contraction, how I have to make the question? Do I not wake up early in the morning? For example, like if I'm gonna use contraction, so I will go with don't I. If I'm gonna use, like if I'm not going to use contraction, I'm going without that, so how we will do that? Do I not. After the subject I will use not. Same like that, whenever we're gonna make the sentence with does, the negative one, how? Does he not does he not cook food daily, or does she? Okay, does she not cook food daily? And with contraction, how we have to make? Doesn't she cook food daily? Getting my point, students, that how you have to make interrogative negative sentences?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
Yes,
forgot.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We got it.
Do you want to give a try with this one as well?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
we can. We can try.
Okay, one by one, those students who already raised their hands, I'm going to again call their names. Okay, yes, Nilofer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, dear, go ahead. Negative, negative.
Okay, don't I normally go for a morning walk? Hello, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, okay, dear, like in the negative, no need to use the adverb. Okay, go with the without the adverb. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Uh, doesn't he doesn't he read a book?
Correct, dear. That's correct.
Uh,
Mhm.
doesn't she watch TV at the in the evening?
Correct.
Sorry.
Okay, in the
Uh,
evening, that's it. Okay, Nilofer, now make without contraction.
okay, ma'am. Do I not wake up early in the morning?
Yeah, that's
Am,
correct, Nilofer. That's it,
am I right?
dear. That's Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Let me give the chance to others as well. Okay, yes, Sadia, unmute. Yes, Sadia.
Madam, here azan time, so please.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, let's move on to Bibi Hina.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, dear.
Doesn't he read newspaper? Does not does he not read newspaper?
Yeah, that's
Do
correct.
okay?
Okay, yeah.
Do they play cricket? Do they no, sorry. Don't they play cricket? Do they not play cricket?
Yeah, that's correct. Very good. Okay, move on to
Thank
Saida
you.
Hafiz. You're welcome, dear. Yes, dear.
Don't you wake up at 7 a.m.? Doesn't she cook for her mother? And doesn't he clean his room every day? Like, doesn't he read really? Like, doesn't he? Okay, we can't use that word. Doesn't he go to the gym? And yeah, that's it.
Okay, make one sentence with without contraction.
Okay, without contraction, sorry, does she not? Okay, does she not cook for her family? And
Yeah,
does
correct.
you, yeah, does you not offer Fajr prayer? Does you not? Okay, do you not?